Teaching Mathematics with Technology. Sorry about the noise in the background. That is my dogs barking, wanting to talk to the neighbors. Just wanted to give you a quick overview of what our course Canvas website looks like so you can navigate it easily. It looks slightly different here because I'm in the instructor mode. The student view will look a little different. You probably won't have this stuff on the right, or at least different things on the right. And sometimes when I load this, you can see everything, and sometimes you can't. And I'm not sure why, so I apologize for that. So anyway, this is our homepage, and you will come here to find links to pretty much everything you need. There's a brief course description at the top here. The blue button, each one of these is a live button, links to really important things. The blue one has our course syllabus and project information. So if you click on that, syllabus is linked right here. Please read that. Everything is in there, and you're responsible for knowing what that is. If I change anything, which I don't expect to, but if I do, I will let you know. Below that are the details for all of the course projects, including the rubrics that I'll be using to grade those, and due dates. So there are 4 major types of assignments here in addition to homework, and you can read about them on each of the links. It takes you to details, including rubrics, and then due dates are there. Again, if anything changes, I will change it here and also notify you so you know those changes. One of your homework assignments this week is going to be to go through and read and explore these and bring your questions back. So this is a page to pay a lot of attention to. The green buttons each link to resources that you'll want to take a look at throughout the semester. Mathematics action tools are a particular type of tool we're going to talk about. There's going to be more information at the top here. And then we've got a grid here with all the different tools we're going to be using. All of those with asterisks are free tools, which is what our focus is this semester. So we're using tools that you'll be able to use in your classrooms in the future. And the types of things that you can do on each of those tools is where what this grid is for. If this tool also has materials for teachers that are already developed, those links are down here at the bottom. Going back to our home page, we also have a list of conveyance tools, which are things that are not math specific, but still really helpful tools for our classroom. Some of these you may have learned about in your general technology course, and we'll touch on them just briefly in this course. And there are links and descriptions here. Next is a button that has information on lesson planning. You will be doing some task planning and lesson planning in this course. And while that's teaching you how to do that is not the focus, we'll certainly give you a lot of support on that since it's going to be a focus of the lesson of the course. And in here there's some great information, kind of an overview of the process you should go through when you're trying to plan a lesson, and links to really helpful things to use as you're doing so. As we get into assignments like that, we will go through the information that's here, but I wanted you to have it all in one place. And finally, the last button, additional resources. This is one that you might want to pull down and keep for the future, just for your other classes as well. And I've split it into 2 columns. On the left are links to websites that will be really helpful, which includes things related to the North Carolina standards and where to find information about those. Online textbooks for high school, in case you're needing to look at a textbook real quick and you don't have one handy. These 2 are both online, complete, free textbooks. And then great resources for finding good tasks to be used in your classroom or follow. And of course, as what is always going to be the case, if you find other things or know of other things that you'd like the rest of the class to know, please let us know so we can add to this list. On the right-hand side is a lot of information about the use of social media for your own professional development and creating an incredible community of math teachers to work with as you're moving forward. And we will dig into this together throughout the early on in the semester, but I'll explain what all this is about if you're not familiar with it, but this is your go-to list right here for online support from other math teacher professionals across the world, actually. As for anything, we always go back to the home page. Below this is the course schedule, including the topics, general topics to be covered during each class. You can see major due dates are already listed on here, so you've got those. For every class meeting, it will be linked to a page that tells you about what's going on in that class. So for example, our first class, Tuesday, the overall topic was Technology for Teaching Mathematics. There will be a PowerPoint for that class, and I will link it here. I will always link the PowerPoints we use for class. Any technology files we use in class will be linked here, and then the homework assignment will be there and described in detail. If I assign any readings, I will provide them. Anything linked here, if I say to read it, it will be linked there for you. We will often be watching videos as well, directly linked. Assignments that are to be done online, I will link directly to those assignments. Some assignments are things that you just need to be prepared for coming back to class. They won't have a link for them. Do keep in mind that while some of our assignments are in Canvas, not all of them are, and I do not keep my grades in Canvas. You can look in, or your grades actually, you can read the syllabus to see how grades are going to be calculated and keep track of that on your own. I will keep everything in my own private files, but feel free to ask me questions at any time. So that is a brief tour. I clearly need to go let my dog in, but I'm really looking forward to working with you this semester, and if you have any questions, please let me know.